Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Pop idol past of Corey newcomer Natalie Anderson as gay love triangle is exposed. When recently bereaved Danielle Silverton walks in on Undertaker Todd Grimshaw enjoying a passionate clinch with her husband in Wednesday night's Corey, her world falls apart. Married to hunky scaffolder Theo James Cartwright, the father of her two children, for 19 years, she had no idea he was gay. In fact, she had just accused Sarah Platt of having an affair with her husband, nearly giving her a beer shower in the Rovers. Still in the throes of grief after losing her mom, it's been an action-packed 2 weeks since Danielle stepped on the cobbles for the first time. Actress Natalie Anderson, 43, who also starred in Emmerdale and The Royal, tells The Mirror, Danielle knows their relationship can be quite tempestuous, but she loves Theo. She absolutely adores him. Yes, like any long-established relationship, they can snap at each other, and if there was to be any midlife crisis, then she thinks the threat of other women could potentially be a problem. She even thinks Sarah might be keen on Theo, and has already accused her of having an affair with him. So, to then walk in and see Theo in a passionate embrace with Todd is a huge shock. Suddenly, her whole life feels like a lie, and it understandably makes her question if she can even trust any of the happiness they had. Was their love a lie all along to the point of the children, even? It's a colossal thing to find out. Natalie says she, James Cartwright and Gareth Pierce, who plays Todd, have all found the storyline very emotional to film. But she hopes the scenes will go down as an all-time classic Corey plot. This is the stuff I would watch when I was younger, she says. I grew up watching Ken and Deirdre and Mike Baldwin, and now it's amazing to be part of this storyline in Corey. When we started filming it, I found myself thinking, wow, this is the kind of thing I would have watched growing up. It's also been really emotional to film, as it's heartbreaking for all three. Each one of them has their own story in this. Fortunately, Natalie's real life is worlds apart from her characters, although, like Danielle, family means everything to her. The actress, who grew up in Bradford, has been happily married to her husband, James Shepherd, for 17 years, and they have a 12-year-old son, Freddie. Since becoming a mom, she has put her son first and only taken on acting roles that can work around her home life, even rejecting parts if the schedules looked too demanding. But she is delighted that the Corey role was a perfect fit, saying, "My career, ever since I had Freddie, has been about balance, family first, and whatever fits around my family, then I can do it. I feel happiest when I am really present with Freddie and doing the best job I can as a mom. When jobs have come along, my husband and I talk about whether we can make it work with family life. With Corey, I knew the times and dates early on, so I knew I could make it work, but there have been times when I have said no to things, and that's been hard. Ultimately, you have such a short window of time being a mom when they are at home with you, and I want to be around." She smiles, pauses, and then says happily, "But, touch wood, we have managed to navigate it so far relatively well. I couldn't do this job without the support of James, my husband, who is so brilliant. We'd have found a rhythm." Laughing, she then reveals her son, Freddie, is unfazed by his mom's tangled love life on screen in Corey. He's nearly a teenager and part of the TikTok generation, she admits. It all goes over his head. Unless, of course, I was in a Marvel movie. I am just a mom to him, but that's the way I want it to be. She says she would never put any pressure on him to follow in her footsteps, despite the fact she was only 2 years older than Freddie when she started out in TV at the tender age of 14.